10 signs you're developing into the best version of yourself, according to psychology. Life is a journey of self-improvement, where we're constantly aspiring to become the best versions of ourselves. But how do you know when you're on the right track? Psychology offers some insightful signs that indicate you're evolving into your best self. It's not about perfection, but about growth and progress. In this video, I'll be sharing with you 10 of these signs. Let's get started. 1. Embracing change. Change is a constant in life, but how we react to it speaks volumes about our personal growth. If you find yourself accepting and even welcoming changes, no matter how big or small, this is a great sign. It indicates that you're not just stuck in your comfort zone, but are ready to take on new challenges and experiences. Our ability to adapt to change is a key indicator of our mental strength and resilience. This doesn't mean you're always happy about changes, but you're open to them and willing to navigate through the uncertainties they might bring. If you're embracing change rather than resisting it, congratulations. You're on your way to becoming the best version of yourself. 2. Actively seeking feedback. Another sign of personal growth is the active pursuit of feedback. For a long time, I used to shy away from feedback, especially criticism. It felt too much like an attack on my abilities and character. But then I realized that without feedback, I was staying stagnant, so I began asking for it. From my colleagues at work, my family, my friends, anyone who had something useful to share about how I could improve. At first, it was hard to hear the things I needed to work on, but as time went on, I started to see the value in it. Seeking feedback is an important step in self-development. It's all about knowing where you stand and what you can do to improve. If you find yourself actively seeking feedback and learning from it, just like I did, you're definitely moving towards the best version of yourself. 3. Practicing mindfulness. Mindfulness is all about being present in the moment. It's about acknowledging your feelings, thoughts, and sensations without judgment. Interestingly, a study found that mindfulness can lead to numerous benefits, such as improved well-being, reduced stress, and enhanced mental health. Incorporating mindfulness into your daily routine, whether it's through meditation, mindful eating, or simply taking time to reflect on your day, shows that you're working towards becoming the best version of yourself. It's about self-awareness and learning to appreciate the present moment, rather than constantly worrying about the past or future. 4. Prioritizing self-care. In our busy lives, it's easy to forget about our own needs, but prioritizing self-care is an essential step in personal growth. Self-care isn't just about pampering yourself, although that's important too. It's about taking care of your physical, mental, and emotional health. This means eating a balanced diet, getting regular exercise, ensuring you get enough sleep, and taking time to relax and recharge. When you start putting your well-being first and realize that it's not selfish but necessary, you're definitely growing into the best version of yourself. Remember, you can't pour from an empty cup. 5. Taking responsibility for your actions. Taking responsibility for your actions is a major sign of personal growth. It's about acknowledging your mistakes, learning from them, and trying to make things right. It's not always easy to admit when you're wrong, but doing so shows maturity and integrity. It's a sign that you're not just passing the blame onto others, but are willing to accept that you have a role in your own life outcomes. When you start owning up to your actions, that's when you know you're on the right path to becoming the best version of yourself. 6. Cultivating empathy. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. It's about putting yourself in someone else's shoes and really feeling what they're going through. When you begin to cultivate empathy, you're not just growing as an individual, but also strengthening your relationships with those around you. Empathy helps us to connect on a deeper level, to be more compassionate and understanding. It allows us to see beyond our own world and appreciate the experiences and emotions of others. Feeling another's joy, pain, or sorrow and responding with kindness is an indication that you're developing into the best version of yourself. It shows that your heart is open, not just for yourself, but for others too. 7. Facing your fears. I've always had a fear of public speaking. Just the thought of standing on a stage with all those eyes on me would send me into a panic, but I knew this fear was holding me back. So I decided to face it head-on. I started small, presenting to a few friends and family members. Then I moved on to larger groups, and eventually I found myself speaking in front of hundreds of people at a conference. This experience taught me something important. Facing your fears, no matter how big or small they may seem, is a clear sign that you're growing into the best version of yourself. It's about acknowledging those fears and then taking steps to overcome them, proving to yourself that you're stronger than whatever is holding you back. 8. Welcoming failure. No one likes to fail. It's often seen as a negative, a sign of weakness. But what if I told you that failure is actually a sign of growth? When you fail, it means you're pushing your boundaries and stepping outside of your comfort zone. It means you're trying something new and challenging yourself. Rather than avoiding failure, welcoming it as a learning experience shows that you're developing into the best version of yourself. It means you're brave enough to take risks and resilient enough to bounce back when things don't go as planned. 9. Valuing quality over quantity. In a world where we're often judged by the number of friends we have or the amount of money we make, it's easy to get caught up in the numbers game. But when you start prioritizing quality over quantity, whether it's in relationships, experiences, or material possessions, you're showing signs of personal growth. This shift in perspective, from wanting more to valuing what truly matters, indicates that you're becoming the best version of yourself. It shows that you understand the importance of depth and substance over superficiality and excess. 10. Knowing your worth. Knowing your worth is perhaps the most crucial sign that you're developing into the best version of yourself. It's about recognizing your value and not settling for less than you deserve. It's about respecting yourself, standing up for your rights, and making choices that reflect your self-worth. When you truly understand your worth, you don't allow others to treat you poorly or take advantage of you. You understand that you are important, valuable, and deserving of respect and love. Knowing your worth is a powerful indicator that you're becoming the best version of yourself. It's an affirmation that you're on the right path in your journey of personal growth. Final thoughts. The journey to self. Becoming the best version of yourself is a journey full of highs and lows, successes and failures. And it's important to remember that this journey is unique to each individual. Psychology provides us with tools to understand our personal growth, but the true power lies within us. No one else can embark on this journey for us or determine its pace or direction. The signs we discussed are not a checklist to be ticked off, but indicators to guide you on your path. Whether you're embracing change, seeking feedback, practicing mindfulness, or standing up for your worth, remember that each step, no matter how small, is a step towards becoming the best version of yourself. As Carl Rogers, a renowned psychologist, once said, "The good life is a process, not a state of being. It is a direction, not a destination." Continue on your journey with perseverance and self-love, trusting in the process and celebrating each milestone on your path towards becoming the best version of you.